I'm a big fan of Irish poetry. Found a poem by Thomas Kinsler that really touched me about a guy who's looking in a mirror and he says, "Gosh, you know, where did the time go?" And everybody sort of feels like that. And so I sort of adapted my own story, and it's called Trainyard Pubs because I remember, you know, a certain train tracks in my own town that had a bar next to it, and you know, we sort of gathered this song. I rub the towel across my face as I stare into the empty space. The windows to my compulsive fantasy, my dark, exhausted eye. It all started in about November, December '05, and there were just 4 of us at that point. We were an acoustic type band that always wanted to be the big rock band.
So the odd thing is that everybody used to practice. The 4 of them used to practice at my house, and so I'd be in the other room on the computer and stuff like that, or whatever somebody by themselves does.
The lines on the roadmap of your face lead back home, straight back to the place through the lens of the telescope of my mind. It's amazing, Christ, the things you will find. It was interesting because when we first started, it was Chris and myself and Chad. There was a guy playing flute on the stage, and I thought, well, shit, that takes a lot of balls to stand up on stage amongst all these drunks and play flute. And you know, people were, and people, I mean, this is like a honky-tonk, you know, place, you know, and he's playing flute and everybody is digging it. And the stars and under trees, like Kinsler, he speaks of all of these suffering, their brute necessities. I too have lost my youth. Chad plays a different instrument almost on every song, so it's sort of an aerobics exercise for him to train accordions and dulcimers, guitars, and back to banjo. It's great. I mean, that's one of my favorite parts about Chad. Turn around and watch how he plays. It's sort of on the verge of out of control. But,
I don't have to play by myself.
Again, it seems it's time to learn at the barns ablaze. I watch it burn, it's the place from a dream that I had of the Trainyard Pubs. When I was a much younger man, I can still taste the black and the tans and be hopeful of my future plans that I had yet to make.
I think that there wouldn't be a band without Avid, number 1. Number 2, there's so many of the ideas that we have for our originals comes from Avid.
Well, Nate's personality kind of fits in because he's probably the most energetic out of all of us.
It's an exciting, energetic show. And I think the crowd or audience or 3 people in the room that we have feed off that energy better with Nate. The lines on the roadmap of your face lead you back home, straight back to the place through the lens of a telescope in my mind. It's amazing, Christ, the things you will find that I had yet to make. Bass player Casey, he came to us the same way Kelly did, by answering an ad, and Trey actually too.
you know, he called us up and said he was in a Who tribute band, and so we knew right away that he probably had some skill because the Who has a great bass player. So we got together with him on a random weeknight, and you know, we knew right away that he was worthy of, you know, another rehearsal. And then after the second rehearsal, we knew that he was pretty much the best bass player I've ever been in a band with. So, and then the other one we're missing is Kelly, and she is our alpha female, and she is
Self-titled.
That's right.
She likes all our songs about boobies, and she's sort of, you know, she's on maternity leave right now from the band, but she's sort of like the mother figure in the band, and that she sort of keeps us from going way, way offensive.